Welcome to the unit, Technique-Based Application. This unit contains guidelines that will help in the execution of projects. This unit comprises of 2 modules and a final assignment that invites you to reflect on what you have learnt. By the end of this unit, students will be able to list the guidelines for executing a project, review examples of application of concepts into projects. The first module lists projects that can be made based on the concepts that have been developed previously, along with a set of guidelines to execute them. This is a list of projects that can be made based on the concepts developed in the previous unit. Create a range of 5 interior fabrics for 4 cushion covers and 1 curtain. Create a range of 5 fabrics for bags and purses. Create a range of 5 fabrics for bedroom, including quilts, Eurosham, cushions and bolster. Create fabrics for 5 soft toys for children from the age group of 3 to 8. Create a range of 5 table linen fabrics comprising of table runner, table mat, coasters and chair cushions. Create a range of 5 fabrics for stoles and scarves. The following points should be kept in mind for executing the projects. The fabrics should be developed by translating the concept based on a chosen theme. Extra concepts can be added and earlier concepts can be reworked while working on the project. For translating the concept on fabric, any of the techniques learned thus far can be used in combination with each other. The concepts should be first tried out as smaller swatches before making the actual size as per the product. If the weaving technique is being used, then a swatch of 10 inches by 10 inches could be made instead of the actual swatch size of the product. Keep the uses of the product in mind to select appropriate fabrics for the project. Refer to the product size chart to decide the length and amount of materials to be developed for the project. All fabrics or materials developed needs to be finished appropriately. The fabrics or materials should be photographed in good lighting condition. The final outcome of the project may be draped on existing products or digitally rendered on products by using computer software. The fabrics made in the project may also be developed into actual prototype products. In that case, extra stitching allowance and margins must be considered while planning and executing the techniques. The table here shows the sizes of different products. Now, the module reviews examples of concepts that have been successfully applied to projects. We will now look at some examples of application of concepts into products. A sandwich was the starting point of this weaving swatch. The colors of the sandwich were tried out by using different yarn colors and wrapped up on a thin cardboard as concepts. Then one of the striped combination was woven in a plain weave to develop the textile swatch. An image was taken as an inspiration and many materials were collected as per the look and color of this picture. These materials were then woven in a plain weave to translate the visual quality of the image in the swatch. The city of London in its vintage era was taken as the theme for this project. The elements of the empire, nostalgia and glory have been developed with iconic symbols of London such as the London bus, the telephone booth and the Union Jack, which was used as visual references. The concepts done based on the theme are for developing woven swatches. The concepts have been carefully done in the colors that are associated with the theme, and the resultant woven swatch has been shown alongside. Here are paper concepts and translations into woven swatches by a student of NIFT. These are paper concepts and translations done into woven swatches by a student of NIFT. A theme of rapids and cascades was taken, which was interpreted on paper by watercolors and mixed media such as acrylic liner, bleach and sketch pens. The concepts were then translated into fabric by application of tie-dye techniques and embroidery. The scenery of a sunset has been taken as inspiration and the concepts have been developed on fabric using tie-dye and batik. Some embroidery has also been used to enhance the overall effect. Some of the concepts have then been made into a final product for cushion covers. The different tie-dye techniques have yielded different backdrops in the fabric such as a sunset. The cracks of batik has added to the look of setting sun. In this example, a kiwi fruit was taken as an inspiration and several sketches were made as concepts based on this theme. Further, the sketches were simplified and stylized to make a block print motif. The same was then made into block and printed on the fabric. Here is another example of inspiration taken from a kiwi fruit and sketches made as concepts based on the theme. Here, a clownfish has been taken as an inspiration and made as a mood board. Next, lot of colored sketches were tried out to interpret the theme. Some sketches were refined further and developed into block print motifs. Here, a tulip flower was taken as an inspiration and sketched using watercolors. The colors of the flowers were then used to make a knitted fabric which could be used for a cardigan. The inspirations for these crochet products were sea animals. The animals were sketched and then developed into products in crochet. This bag was made with inspiration from the traditional symbols of Japan. These have been embroidered on a fabric and attached to a crocheted base. You have now reached the end of this unit. To summarize, in this unit, you have reviewed a list of guidelines for the execution of a project along with some examples. Thank you.